we find ourselves in an interesting circumstance tonight because we're starting. If y'all remember, you entered this vault, the Vault of Harkatha, when some creature that was invisible, lying in wait, attacked attacked Silas and revealed himself. A big, nasty-looking creature. So he got his surprise attacks in. But I had said that we would wait and roll initiative and start, right away with this combat. So we should all roll for initiative. What's interesting is, of course, Adam is not here, so I'll do my best to play Silas. And Rebecca is running late as well, so I will do, unless somebody wants to take over Rebecca. She's, what is she? What class?
Ranger.
Right. Does somebody want to take over Ranger Rebecca? Or if not, let me take a quick look at her character sheet. Does she roll? I gotta check. Does she even... I think she runs off of D&D Beyond, so I gotta go over here. Oh no, it's level 5 on Beyond.
Her Beyond's not updated?
No, but her roll 20 is level 8, so...
I would, but I'm not familiar with...
Okay, so she's got, without overcomplicating my own task, she's got, two-handed longsword. She's got the blood spear. So I'll attack with those. She's got
longbow.
She's got extra attack. So she can attack twice. Okay, so I got Chove. All right.
Can you put the owl on?
You got it.
Because I'm going to roll initiative for her just in case. She probably won't do anything. But they can do touch spells. So if anyone's really, in bad shape, I can do cure wounds through my familiar.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
With the owl, can you do flanking?
Do what?
Flanking.
Can you flank an enemy with the owl?
I would
and
say
give
yes.
Advantage on attacks? Yeah.
Oh, no, it can't attack.
No, but if they're a distraction, right? If they're just flying around or harassing.
Right.
Just another option.
Are you able to move that owl?
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
And I always have to... Yep, there we go. I remembered.
There you go.
Call up the feet. Yeah. So it gets its own initiative.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are we missing from initiative? Oh, I suppose George has to roll initiative. So many of us now.
Yeah. George rolled to 20? Lead the way, dog.
All right.
Good thing my warhorse can't fit in there.
Right.
Run up and down the corridor.
Alright, so Chove will run in and attack with her two-handed longsword twice. Is that magical? No, it's not. Blood Spear's magical. Longbow's magical. So instead she'll stand at the door and fire a longbow twice. Okay, and this thing is armor class 18. So she hit for 5 points of magical damage. And then we go to George, who I would imagine Silas would keep poor little George away from this horrible, horrible demon that could kill it with one hit.
But it would take 2 minutes for him to say.
Yeah. And next time I get accused of killing George, because I could just soap suicide George right now if I wanted to, but that would be too heavy-handed. All right.
So noted. You're restraining yourself. That's good.
I am.
And so Evie's gonna join the fray. We go to here. 10 feet. This be right. I will poison spray that thing. Or try. And you have a DC 13 to do.
Alright. Constitution save. He's +4 to Constitution. Doesn't help when you roll a 1. Alright, so 20 poison damage. He's got no special resistance or anything to poison, so 20 points of damage.
She's gonna go, ah! And run back out of the room.
Alright, Shantala.
There's a big, ugly thing in there.
So where is Silas?
He is in the room next to the thing.
Up here?
Yep.
Oh,
On the left.
on the left.
Yep.
Big and ugly.
It's me and Silas in here with Ugly.
Well, so I can see these guys up here.
Yeah, that's something else. And you know what? I should.
Okay. That's why I'm confused.
He triggered the next monsters.
Let's fight on 2 flanks.
Space Bear, I
Without a
actually
pallet-
need
without
you
a
to make a
paladin.
deception check.
Me?
Space Bear.
Oh,
A
space.
which check?
A deception check.
Deception check. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I lost that, whatever it is.
Right. You're not immune to being charmed, right?
That's right.
So, the creatures in the room to the north, these weird-looking things, once you got within 30 feet, it psychically probed your mind and stole some little factoid memory, some, deeply personal thing, and has made a copy of it for itself.
Okay.
But other than that, you're in the middle of a fight. So yes, Shantala, you can decide to involve these things to the north if you want, because they just did that to Space Bear.
Okay. I don't have very many spell slots, so I'm going to do something that really counts. I'm going to drop a fireball in that room, because I can see, like, right here. And all my allies are over here, right?
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have to...
All right. So a dexterity save for the Nothics. They're +3 to Dex.
Oh. But they could roll a 1.
Right. So top left, bottom left, top right, bottom right.
Right.
All right, so 2 failed and 2 succeeded. The 2 that failed were the first and the last one. So minus 34. No special resistance to fire damage or anything, minus 34. And then these guys take 17. All right. After getting hit with a fireball, this thing's gonna run out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or at
I thought
least
they're
not.
behind me.
Let me. This is a pretty insightful creature. Let's take a quick look at the roll sheet here and see who's really good at Constitution saving throws and who's not. Chove and Shantala aren't especially good at this, and Shantala did cast that nasty fireball. So we're gonna target Shantala with a rotting gaze.
Oh, I was hoping it would be the charm one because I have advantage on that one.
All right, so you made the Constitution saving throw. So if I'm reading that correctly, that means no damage. Doesn't say anything about half damage on a successful save.
Oh, it doesn't.
So no damage. And we go to Strahd. Okay, he's got 3 attacks. 1 with its bite and 2 with its greatsword. He doesn't like paladins. Silas. Oh, greatsword. That's a hit for 19. And then a bite. 17, I don't think. Nope. Is no hit. And then we go to Invisible Fancy.
Fancy is terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
Nicely done.
He's going to stay right next to Shantala. Pass.
Ghostbusters references are always welcome.
Pass.
It's like I can protect you, huh?
All right, Mr.
Safety
Owl.
numbers.
No, Owl's gonna hang back for now.
Very good. SB.
I'm gonna throw a hex on this guy right here. First
Two.
one, all
Miss.
right. Oh, the first one's a miss too?
Yep.
Oof. Okay.
What's that card? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so let's play that red one right away, and let's take a look here. What is your primary weapon?
None really.
All right, well your light crossbow is in disrepair, so you can play that red card and just consider it. Your light crossbow's out of commission until you can rest.
Cool.
All right. And then we go to this guy. Now they didn't really consider their psychic probing to be offensive. They're kind of weird alien kind of intelligence. But when you cast a fireball at it, you guys crossed the line. You were very rude. They were just, they were just saying hi. They didn't steal the memory. It's like you still had it. They just had it too now.
Well, okay. I was gonna say, but we would consider that overly invasive, like an invasion of personal space.
All right, Shantala.
And I'm not one just to try to attack anything randomly, but I guess this time I was.
All right.
Oh, wah, wah, wah.
8 points of necrotic damage. And then let's go against Cho. Cho fails and takes. Ouch, 14. Necrotic. And Space Bear, Rotting Gaze, make a con save.
Yep.
Oh, you crushed that one. Okay. Valmo.
All right. Get on this side of cast thingy. Crimson right. So I don't think we just took that short rest earlier, right?
I don't quite remember.
We did take a short rest.
Yes, you did take a short rest.
So we'll have to cast that again. And then
I've been a little busy over the past 4 days. I didn't do my homework. I'm sorry.
I really don't think that's an excuse. I mean, sure.
I mean, I just got home too, but I watched it.
Can I use this other feat? I never ever use Channel Divinity. So that would make it a 21 on this guy. Oh wait, I already get advantage because I'm flanking them, right?
Right.
So I'm not going to use that, maybe. Holy crap, that's even worse. Yeah, so can I use a Channel Divinity and make that a 21?
Make it a 21. So a 21 hits for 7 bludgeoning damage, and that's not magical, right?
No, it's not.
Actually, the Strahd doesn't have any special resistances to non-magical weapons. That's interesting. You would figure it would, but it's not a demon. It's an aberration.
So it's just a regular monster thing.
Right. All right. So 7 points of damage.
And 2 more of lightning damage.
9 points together. All right. Silas is going to do his lightsaber thing. Let me see if I don't want to use his spell slots, but he would. Let's roll to see if we hit first before I decide about my divine smites. He's got first level spell slots. Sunsword +2. That's a miss. Actually, a hit because advantage. Two hits. 1d8 +10 radiant damage. I don't know exactly how he rolls the damage here. I see. Okay. It's not an undead, so he did 35 points of damage.
To who?
We can't see them in that room.
It's a big ugly thing in there.
It's like a
Sounds like somebody's getting messed up.
king shark dude in here.
We're gonna do 2 divine smites.
He also gets to attack with advantage.
And then he makes a snarky remark. Love silence.
Alright. So there's 1. So he did another 14 points of damage by using 2 spell slots, which is something I'm pretty sure he would have done. I'm trying to do good by you, Adam, if you're listening to this later. Alright. And then we go to Chove. Oh, that's
Aren't
me.
you, Jove?
I'm a one-man show over here. Yeah, why don't you all sit back? I'll just play all your
Here you go.
Quick nap.
Alright, so Chove is gonna... I'm going to have her ignore the Nothics and take aim at the big thing trying to kill Silas. And that's 2 misses. Evie.
So Evie's gonna turn around and go scream because there's things behind her. Go over here near Space Bear. And ice knife. We'll put the ice knife here.
Ooh, good one.
As long as you want to sit all lined up like that, I'm happy to hit you. Or at least try.
Alright, so the ice knife misses. But 2 of them have to make Dex 13 saves. Left failed, right made it. So that's the cold damage.
15.
So 1 takes 16 and 1 takes 8. Alright. And then we go to Shantala.
Right.
By the way, I'm gonna run away behind Space Bear.
So I think I'll go for this one here. It looks the worst off. Um,
Okay, and that was the super red one. Dex save coming up. Failed. 18 radiant damage. Barbecues this one, and he falls and collapses into a hump on the floor. It's funny, I went to New Orleans and I was boarding a boat, and the lady said, "Oh, you're from Massachusetts." I'm like, "What gave it away?" And apparently, as I came up, I said, "Yeah, how are ya?" I guess that's
Hey,
a pretty
how are
American.
you? Hey,
She didn't say New York. She didn't say New England. She said Massachusetts. And I'm like, "Yep."
Well, yeah, it's not. The Massachusetts is different than other parts of New England.
Right. How are ya?
It was either that or the Bruins hat you were wearing.
Right. All right. All right. So Shantala did her thing. She barbecued one, and we go to this Nothic on the left. What is this guy gonna do? Again, Shantala, let's do it a con save.
Okay.
All right, no damage. Okay, a hit for 19 against Silas. Silas is down to 22 hit points.
Oh no.
Fancy.
okay, so Fancy's invisible. He's right next to Shantala.
He is.
Fancy is going to use a talk action to Shantala,
Okay.
and he's going to try to convince her to leave everybody, and we'll go start a church.
Church.
We'll start a church. I will take care of the choir. This is Fancy. This is just what Fancy said.
Yeah, we don't really have choirs.
All right. He's just gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Where do you want to have do set this thing up? I don't even know where you're from.
To be from underwater.
Fancy did come from the water.
Like Waterdeep Harbor. Thanks.
Oh, we don't talk about Waterdeep.
Underwater choir.
Shantala has bardic inspiration. I'm done.
All right, bardic inspiration for Shantala. That grants her a D8, right?
D8.
Correct.
Ability.
Mr. Owl still on the sidelines here.
Yes.
Space Bear.
All right, let's see if I can actually do something useful this time. All right.
That's better.
Yeah.
Okay, the Death
Both
Sled
same
has
guy.
no special resistance to necrotic or
Nice.
force. So 16 and 16 is 32.
Oh man, he's got a lot of hit points.
He does.
He's down to red.
Space Bear, give me a con save.
You got it.
Nice.
Hooray!
Evie, why don't you give me a con save?
Oh no.
All right.
Oh,
7 points of necrotic damage.
my head hurts. I mean, just a kid.
Valmo.
Alright, so the attack again. The Warhammer. Natural 20.
Nice.
And
So 14,
another 3.
17.
Do I heal him or attack again? He has. Alright, let me heal.
I can heal too.
Can you? Well, I think the slot takes a turn before you.
Yeah.
Let me heal him. So that's 8 points for Silas.
Okay. 8 back. And then Mr. Silas. So Silas has 2 more spell slots. Do you think he would use them in this fight, or I mean, he's down to 30 hit points. Do you think he would use his last 2 spell slots to try to deliver a little extra damage? I think
Yeah,
so. I think
sounds
he
right.
would.
Yeah, I think he would.
I think he would dump it.
Yeah.
All right.
Only if it hits, though.
Adam's going to be screaming in like 28 hours. Why would I ever do that?
That's what he gets. That's what he gets for going to work.
So
Yeah, exactly.
so he hits. I should have had advantage on. And he hits.
Oh, I'm supposed to get a card.
All right. So 20 and 26. So a total of 46 points of damage. Silas takes down the Death Slad.
Nice.
Nice.
Even when he's not here, he's killing everything.
Right.
Great.
Cho. Oh, let me mark Silas's last 2 spell slots.
The Sun Sword is a slot?
No, he was using Divine Smite,
Oh.
which requires him to sacrifice a spell slot.
And now he doesn't have any left.
Yep.
But there's something in that room he wants, isn't there?
He wants the Hellhounds.
Hellhound, yeah.
I forget what's in this room, but there's a couple that I still wanted to get.
Alright, Cho targets this one on the end, hits for 11 points of damage. Then targets the one next to it, hits for 10. Evie.
Alright. He's mad. He's gonna go run up. Have to be on the page. Go up. Go up to this one. Over here. At an angle so not so close. And Where's my shillelagh? Stop clicking. Come on.
Armor class 15.
Where's my shillelagh? Actions. Seem to be locked.
Shillelagh's one of the
This-
best things in the game.
I love shillelagh. Alright, 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Boom.
How far is that? 5, 10. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna go over here next to
A little hit and run.
Chantala.
Go to Shantala.
Exactly.
I have a lot
Oh,
of people.
I hit it.
Around me. You did. Good job. So,
What's this rope around me?
how's Hal?
How's who?
Sorry. How's Chove's health?
She is at 12 hit points.
Oh,
Right. 12. So I'm gonna
Give her 12 more.
give her 12 more.
Alright. Gets her back into the amber. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Fancy still laying low?
Yep.
Alright, Space Bear.
All right, let's hex the one that's left. He's
And the first blast of 11. And the second blast of 14. Not quite dead.
oh man.
mostly
Why
dead.
don't you give me a con save, Space Bear?
Got it. Ooh.
11 points of necrotic.
What was that from?
That was from the Nothic. That
Okay.
was from their rotting gaze.
Got it. Cool.
Yep. All right, Valmo.
Move to the doorway, and there's only the one Nothic left.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action first and heal Chove. Okay, yeah.
There's a total of 6.
Yeah, total of 6. And then and Firebolt on the Nothic.
10 is a miss. Silas, Cho. I kind of skipped Silas, but let's give Chove a chance to finish this off. 7 points of damage, I think, does it. And down goes the Nothic with Chove's shot.
Shot Chove.
That is everybody
Josephine.
in this fight. You guys handled that pretty well.
Easy.
Silas is just a damage-dealing machine. That thing had 170 hit points when it started.
Damn.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Alright, so let's award some XP here. For the 4 Nothics, that's 1,800. 1,800 plus 5,900. 7,700 divided by 7 is 1,100 each.
38,175.
Really? I have 38,375.
Whichever one's higher.
What? Oh, I don't
38.
necessarily trust my math, so.
I
Well, I
have
know-
the same as you, actually. 375 also. Based on the numbers from last week.
I'll take that. 38,375.
Okay.
I just know that Silas is like 200 points ahead of us. I don't know if anybody else is.
I think just he is.
I'm gonna let Silas and Cho update their own XP to match whatever what's the general consensus? 38,175.
38,375.
38,375.
4,800. I'm sure we'll get to the 48,000 by today.
$38,375 for Silas. And 38,375 for Chove. All right. All right. With that out of the way, you've got this Vault of Harkotha I know you were looking for. It has the vestiges of Irga, the Great Tar Hawk, and Yogg the Invincible. And then you have also discovered this, the door is open to the vault to the north, and you can see that one of the amber blocks in that room has been shattered.
Could we tell what it was? Was there any indication of who the god was?
There's a broken one in here.
Yeah, you've been to the library, so you know, based on the cataloging of what sarcophagus this should have been.
That one vampire.
What does that
The
mean?
Lichtum? Oh, the vampire.
This is vampire.
Is that a picture on the wall?
Oh, right. Well, I think we knew that Strahd had this one.
And then he destroyed it.
We need to get it and put it back in the empty,
Yeah.
empty
Yeah,
one.
this is the one we need the ghost trap for, right?
Yeah.
The ritual of binding. Yeah.
Oh, I would love to get these other two vestiges. Does anybody else?
What are they?
Yogg's gift is one of physical resilience, and the other is gift of great strength.
Kind of funny to have Evie be very strong, huh?
Remember, there's DC 13 charisma saves along with each of these gifts, or you turn evil.
Evie can turn evil again.
That would be fun. We like being evil.
Super.
Chantal was so horrified about what she had done, she can't possibly do it again. When she realized, yeah.
DC 13?
Yep.
That's pretty low.
That's not too bad.
Can we use guidance on that?
Yep.
Yes, it's just a check.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So I could provide guidance to anyone that wants to.
Yeah, so what one is available here? There's the vampire, but that's broken, right?
Yeah, and then Yogg the Invincible.
That's the strength one.
Yeah, physical resilience. And then Tarhawk the 5-headed destroyer. which is great strength.
The resilience, does that like make your AC go up?
You don't know exactly.
I don't know.
Oh.
And you don't know the downside either. It just says Yog's gift is one of physical resilience.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. The resilience.
And you get a
Yogg the Invincible.
Okay. So oily black fur covers your face and body.
Oh.
If you've ever seen Werewolf Boy, that's you now.
nice.
I thought it was more like Venom.
And then I need a charisma save.
Right.
And you get
All right. So
Oh,
you
you can't
crush the
crush
save.
that.
Yeah, good there.
The gift increases your hit point max by 30.
Oh my god.
30.
Now, this benefit lasts only for the next 10 days, after which it vanishes.
Oh, I'm not sure that was worth it.
10 days is a long time.
Yeah.
10 days is a long time in game land.
In Gameland, it's the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Evie would like that. He
Evie, you
doesn't
want to
mind
be
looking.
covered in oily black fur?
I think I don't have any hair, so it might be nice to have some for a change.
So I'm a black cat now.
Yeah, what's changed for you?
Do I want to be covered? Yes, actually, I do want to be covered in black hair.
With a little
He kind
gremlin.
of looks like a stray cat.
This is not something Evie would say, but I'm wondering how Everett's going to react. I'll have to think about that. Okay, I will take that too. So I need to do a DC 13.
Charisma save to avoid becoming evil.
Which one is it? I forget. Charisma?
Charisma.
Oh, I suck at charisma. Do I really want to do this?
You also get the 1d4 guidance.
Okay.
Nice.
What? I don't need no guidance. Wow. I start scratching my face.
You have a -1 on charisma?
Yes.
You still roll a 20.
All right, so you're covered with oily black fur, but your hit point max goes up by 30.
Nice.
Yeah, I probably would have done that.
I'll take that one as well. Can I guide myself?
Have you guys already gone through the arch on Solenka Pass?
Yeah, with the big dragon attacking us?
Yeah, with the dragon attacking you. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you don't
Dragon
have that
lasted
to
all of 5
dissuade
minutes.
you anymore, I guess. Yeah, because you went down to deal with the hags. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. So can I guide myself?
You can do guidance.
Cheer you on from here.
I'm gonna give him my talisman as well. Put it on him. That's the protection of, but that's what he'll be using if he fails.
Yes, you can target yourself with any touch spell.
Oh, cool. Just have to touch myself, I guess.
But
Evie
you don't
turns
need
away.
it.
Whatever. That's 30.
Take my talisman back.
Thank you, sir. I'll have to figure out how to change this.
Well, you guys just don't mind going full circus sideshow, huh?
No kidding.
So what does a turtle with black oily fur look like?
It's not pleasant. I can say that.
Well, I think Silas and Chove both wanted something too.
Silas wanted hellhounds.
Right.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
Not at
I
all.
only got.
We tried to do well by you in the combat.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Roll20 to fully load for me, but it's kind of stuck right now.
Silas did want the hellhounds.
Can I roll for the great strength, the Tarok one?
Tarhart.
5-headed destroyer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-oh.
That's another. Is that another DC 13? I mean,
Yep.
Charisma 13?
Yep.
I'll give you my talisman again.
Oh, just barely. 14.
All right. So this time, the flaw that you pick up is more of an RP flaw, where you're supposed to now be more of a bully, and you like it. You like to make others feel weak and inferior.
Roid rage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're now Roid Rage Valmo.
So I'm a Roid Rage turtle that doesn't take no for an answer.
With hair.
And what's the positive?
You have the benefit of a belt of fire giant strength.
Belt of fire giant. So 25 strength. Cool.
Right. Now you only have this again for the next 10 days, and then the gift vanishes.
But I'm still void raging the entire time afterwards.
Right. Exactly. The flaw is
Oh,
permanent.
Let's test your roid rage.
Oh wow, so my
Hello.
strength goes up to +7. Cool.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I have a fancy new belt. Check this out.
Whoa.
And I'm super strong now.
You
you're
technically
not.
don't have the belt, you just have the benefit of having the belt.
Oh, okay. I lied, I don't have a belt. But I'm still super strong, which is better.
No, you're not. I don't believe
You
you.
gotta beat Roman Reigns.
And then I punch him.
Ow! Ow! Kick you. I hurt my foot. Ow! He's mean to me.
Anybody else willing to gamble away portions of their soul for incredible powers?
Nope.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
All right, let's see. Which one did Silas want to do here? He wanted the dogs. Who was the dogs? Syriac. Where's Syriac? In 33F. He's down at the end of the hall, all the way to the south. That's where Silas wants to go. I'm sure Silas might be interested in taking more of these powers, he might want to say, "Fuck it, give me black fur and increase his hit points by 30, or other things." But I figure when he gets back, there'll be plenty of time to backtrack to the temple. I don't imagine we'll get too far from here, but who knows?
Isn't his HP already over 100?
Yeah, it's insane. Because it's like twice mine.
So what's an
Yeah,
extra 30 for
his
him?
total HP is 104, right?
Oof.
Moving on.
I'd also like to make the argument that Silas loves his current hair, and if he saw that like black oily fur, he definitely would not go for it. I think as a character choice, that would stop him.
You think so?
But who knows? Let's see what Adam has to say.
Perfect.
Valmo,
Yeah.
I don't think I can open this door. You want to open the door? Strong man.
Cool.
Me.
I don't know how to change this on my thing. But is the door locked?
Let me see. I don't think it is.
Pretend. Got a lot of grunting noises as you open the door.
Alright, let me go back to here.
This room, once a bedchamber, is littered with broken furnishings. Scattered about the room are the remains of a bed, a wardrobe, 2 trunks, 3 tall candlesticks, a desk, a bookshelf, and several chairs. Torn up books, old quill pens, and tattered clothes are also strewn about. The ceiling is 10 foot high. And as you enter, an object is hurled across the room and misses you. We'll just say a small piece of furnishing, leg to the bed, just flew across the room at the wall at you and missed, but it shattered against the wall. Something flew at you, but you can't see anything.
So I can't make like a perception check to try and. So I can't make a perception check if there's nothing I can see, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's invisible.
Does anyone have detect magic? Because there's something wrong with this room.
Yeah.
Use my Eldritch Sight. So yeah, faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
Any visible creature. It doesn't help you see visibility.
Well, I guess it would like have an aura because that is a spell.
Fancy's invisible.
If he trips over on you, ow.
Yeah, I don't think it's like fairy fire where it will identify, invisible creatures. But it's best I can do.
So it doesn't locate them.
You know what? I've actually been spending the past 2 minutes here looking up. Would detect magic pick up an invisible creature?
If you sense magic, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature. Any visible creature.
Yeah, so I'd probably say no, honestly.
Right. It's natural invisibility. It's not necessarily an ongoing magical effect.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, I was
So-
thinking like the spell, but at least light up, like the magic of the spell, not that you'd be able to see the person, but just like, oh, hey, there's like it's a person silhouette
There.
or
Right.
shape. Yeah, outline, I should say.
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
So, do we know where from the room the chair came from? Like the general area by the bed, or
So the object came off of the south end of the room, across at you.
so in my rage state, I'm just going to unleash a firebolt that way.
All right. And your firebolt discharges harmlessly off the wall, apparently making no connection with anything between here and there.
Well, that
I'm
doesn't
down,
make me
John.
happy.
I'm down.
Oh, and that would have been at disadvantage, but you missed anyway, so it can only get worse. But I suppose let's make it official. It was disadvantage. You might get a card.
Oh, good. Was it firebolt? Oh, wait, what does my card say?
All right. I guess we should roll for initiative.
No.
Or step out of the room and close the door.
That's an option as well.
That is an option.
I'm kind of thinking that too.
Are we exiting, or no?
I guess whoever goes first can decide. Which so far is me.
Well, I can't do anything if anything I can't see, so. And I can't seem to select my token either. Oh, there we go.
All right. Fancy gets the first on this action.
Okay. Who's this?
Almo.
On your side.
Okay. Casting Mantle of Inspiration on Valmo. Chove. And Evie.
Hey.
Plus 8 hit. And you can move. And I'm done.
All right. And then that takes us to Space Bear.
Okay, I'm going to leave the room, ready in action. It'll be an Eldritch Blast if it appears.
Hey, don't let anybody leave. I was in the room all by myself.
Okay. Evie.
Well, I'm looking around for Evie.
Hey, guys. Whole room in here. What are you doing up there?
So, Evie, why don't you make a charisma check? Excuse me.
Take that one.
No, excuse me. You make a strength check.
Who's that? Evie.
Evie. Alright, so, the poltergeist that is haunting this room tries to use its force power to fling you across the room, but you're able to brace your feet and hold your ground, preventing yourself from being flung.
Slipped off my furry, oily face.
Valmo, outside the room.
So I'm going to go back in the room to save Evie. And I still... I'm just going to fire again at the desk thing over there. What a waste.
And where did you target? Can you ping it? Yeah, unfortunately, you utterly destroy a piece of rotting furniture.
Yes. Awesome.
Did you get a
Now,
card?
I'm gonna
I didn't get a card,
argue
though.
that you do get a card, right?
Yeah.
It is a valid attack roll, even if it wasn't a valid target.
Well, plus D10 after. Cool.
Alright, Cho.
I have no idea what's going on, so I just see the situation. I'm like, is everything okay? Is that like? I think she sees the fire and she's just like, do you need help in there, Valvo? She asks.
No,
Fancy's
I'm
like,
just
just
trying to
shoot one
save
of
Evie.
Shit, you need to save Evie. God damn it. Okay, so she kind of just hurries on over, just like already knowing.
Something in here had to hit me. It missed.
Okay, well, just try and make your way over here. I'll cover you. I don't know what to aim at. I don't see anything, right?
Right.
I want to jump on the bed.
Evie, so help me!
You don't want to be on the bed.
No?
No.
I don't usually have beds. That's why I like jumping on them.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
we can find another one.
I think Chove will kind of have her hand like hovering over her sword, like, okay, if anything like throws something again, she's at least like waiting, hopefully, till Evie gets out of the room before she does anything.
Alright, Shantala.
So I realize there is one thing I can do. So I want to go one. I'm going to go. I'm going to do Burning Hands because it's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
It's not actually at a target,
Right.
so I don't have to see anything.
And where are you aiming? Are you aiming left, right?
Well, like, diagonally.
I think there's something on the bed.
Beside you, jumping on it.
I'm not yet. I'm not there yet.
So, like, a 15-foot cone would be like from here to here, right? Oh.
Convenient.
Right. How do I turn it?
So if you look at the bottom, there's a little tab.
Ah, right. Oh, whoops. Whee! Right. So that's a 15-foot cone, right? That blue triangle?
That's
That seems
20,
just...
but it's more the angle that I'm worried about than the distance.
Right, no, but that's a 10-foot.
Yeah, so spin it around to the red side.
Yeah. Well, I want to make sure I don't hit Evie. And I think I'm going to go like that. We'll see.
All right. I'm going to fine tune it here. And unfortunately, your spell discharges and it sets the bed aflame. But there's nothing else.
Right, Evie, we need to leave the room.
Okay.
I'm doing a screenshot here because I want you to see later.
Oh.
How close you were?
No, shit.
Yeah.
Of course.
Kind of
Why
like
don't I
in
take
13 Ghosts where she walks right by it.
Well, it's not very much damage anyway.
He came in, fucked up the room, and left.
In order to target a creature, you have to cover half their token. And you didn't cover half their token, but you came real close.
Right.
in the corner?
Well,
Come, I can move that thing now.
okay.
It's there in the corner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
All right. Well, I'm gonna spider climb up the wall, across the ceiling, and out the door.
Okay. Space Bear,
There's
you want to do anything? Are you good?
I'm good.
All right. Valmo, I assume you're leaving the room?
Yeah, begrudgingly, I'm leaving. Still wanting to destroy everything in the room.
Tip the bed over.
The bed is on
A
fire.
table flip. It's a bed. A fiery flaming bed flip.
I look at a book on the shelf and just toss it against the wall. I'll show them.
Please tell me he hit it. A random throw in the room.
Everybody just content on leaving before this thing gets another turn. It's not going to follow you out of the room.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's content to haunt his little particular haunt.
Yeah, just make sure you close the door.
In New Orleans this weekend, I learned all sorts of different kinds of hauntings, and there's residual hauntings, and there's what's the other kind of haunting? There's residual hauntings and energy, and oh, that's what residual was anyway, where the spirits aren't aware of you, but then there's others where the spirits are aware of you and they can interact with you, and this is that kind of spirit.
All right.
Sounds like fun. Instead of this trip to Florida, we had actually thought about going to New Orleans also. We weren't sure it was going to be back in operation based on what happened with the hurricanes.
It was, I mean, there was a lot of things that were closed, but there was a lot of things that were open.
Nice.
Yep. Alrighty. So
Who to next?
we get you.
So where's Silas? He wants to go. He has a mission, right?
Right.
To go down here?
Yeah, to go to the vault to the south. Perhaps that person who took the super strength wants to. Oh, never mind. Exithanter gave you the password to the door.
Perfect.
This is the vault of Thangob, and that is the password to open the door. And the room has amber glazed walls with a floor of grayish marble with black veins running through it. And there are 3 amber sarcophagi in their alcoves, the vestige of Norganus, Vond, and Seriac, the Hellhound Whisperer, are in here. And we know in particular that Silas wanted to deal with Seriac.
What did he want from Seria?
Some devilish dogs to be friends with George.
He's in sort of his own kennel of dogs.
And as far as punishments go, this one's not so bad. This is what Silas accepts. And he gains the ability to speak Infernal, but when he speaks Infernal, sulphurous smoke issues from his pores. But best as I can tell, this isn't happening constantly. This is only when he speaks Infernal.
Oh, he's gonna love that.
Oh, that's it?
Yes.
Right.
He can summon and control 2 hellhounds.
Right.
But only once. Oh,
Only once?
Right.
yeah. And when they die,
They die.
Yes,
Die.
so he just has to make sure they don't die.
right.
I hope he names them Edgar and Winter.
Pretty sure he had names picked out for them.
I'm sure he does.
I'm sure.
I guess technically we have to do Silas's charisma saving throw, even though he's already evil.
I can't.
And
36.
He did okay.
Holy
Same.
crap.
right.
How does he do that?
He has a plus 16. How did how does he do plus 16?
His charisma is 22.
But didn't he take
would
something
even
that put it up?
He took one of the dark gifts that increased his charisma by 4.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was worth it. I got that one too.
Yeah, me too. He didn't give me anything except not a negative charisma point.
So remember your saving throws, you evil bastards.
Remind me what you're talking about?
Oh, I
That's
thought
it.
you were saying that you were accepting the Hellhound gift.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
About the charisma increase.
Oh, right.
The
That's
previous
too.
one. And so nobody else wanted to take the dogs?
Nope.
All right.
No.
3 dogs and an owl is more than enough.
Right.
I've got
Fancy's gonna write a
fleas,
song about the dog.
Who let the dogs out?
Can't wait till Fancy actually sings one of the songs he writes.
That's a good riff. I like that. Thank you.
Is there any dark gifts that increase intelligence?
Is there what?
Any dark gifts vestiges that increases intelligence?
They all list their gifts, but none of them. I don't remember any offhand that mentioned. I know there was one that was you had to be able to cast 9th level spells to even accept the gift.
All right.
But I can't say that that I remember one that specifically increased intelligence.
9th level spells?
Yeah.
We're never going to get there.
But we don't even get that high.
Right.
Right?
Right. Just to dangle one in your face that you can't even. The vestige won't even talk to you because you're not an adequate spellcaster.
I don't even know, like, what you have to be to get a 9th level spell.
Warlock?
No, like
A
what
longer,
level?
a longer
17th
campaign.
level. 17th level.
Yep.
Okay then.
Right.
Two next.
Are we going through the last door here, or where do you want to go?
Let's open the door.
What was on
Possibly
these other two things?
All
Those
right.
other
So
visitors?
in 33F, so the vestige to the south is Vond the Evasive, who offers the power of evasion, and to the west is the vestige of Norganus, offering the power to turn life into undeath.
Fancy can't grasp that concept.
That's too dark for me, even for me. On death.
Yeah, I'm not touching either of those.
Silas
getting
will have
anxious.
to
She's
come
literally-
back later if he wants more of these gifts. Like, I could say that he would probably be tempted by that high strength.
Yeah, probably true.
Yeah.
But I don't know for certain, so I don't want to assume.
I'm sure his strength is already fairly high.
Right. But I mean, look at his character. I think he's a power gamer. If there's a way to max something beyond the current max, then that is what he would want.
Where are you going?
Looking in the mirror.
Right. Still shouting warnings at you.
Oh, why are you yelling at me? Yelling at me.
Someone hold on to the kid's rope.
The reflection is the reflection of you before you accepted any dark gifts, and your reflection now looks at you and just cries.
Aw.
I'm okay. Still
look
me.
Maybe.
So. Whoa, it's like my dark vision just came on. Wow.
It's me with fleas.
So where to next?
Well, there were the stairs down here. Did you see the stairs?
Oh, those are stairs up.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll go up.
They go up.
Or there's that door.
Oh, another door. Another door.
Well, I'll end
Go in the
the
door.
suspense on that door. That is just a room where the furnishings are made of ancient colorless wood that have collapsed under their own weight and lie covered with dust and cobwebs.
Nothing interesting in here.
Nope.
The furniture's being thrown at Velma.
I just automatically unleash a firebolt that hits nothing with my 7.
Nothing on the bed. Feel better. So go up the stairs.
want to do? Go up the stairs?
Yeah, what else is down here?
Oh, sorry, Fancy. Didn't mean to hit you.
Make a decision, even if it's wrong.
Oh,
I have
back in the front.
to. I have to look through one of your sets of eyes to see what you've explored and what you haven't, and it really looks like you've gotten almost everything there is from where you are. There's a large set of double right. There's a set of doors to the north and a large set of double doors to the south, right in the middle.
Doors to the north.
Valmo's hauling out.
All of the monsters I've been drinking. I'm ready to rip these doors off and attack anything with my fur.
Let's see.
Hold on, let me get behind you. All right, good.
So, Exathanter did not give you the password to this door because there are no amber blocks behind this door. So there's an arcane lock spell in place protecting this door, and you need to make a DC 25 strength check.
Say grr as you do it.
And why don't you do it with advantage, because you'd have help, so. There you go. So as a group effort, even with your superior fire giant strength, it takes a group effort. But you are able to move open the door. And there are piles of treasure heaped against the west and east walls of this stone room.
Oh.
As I enter and look around, I want to call out and tell one of the...
Oh, I'm sorry, 1 second. A greater
setting off traps.
The doors can also be smashed. Okay, so, there's something present in this room. I thought it wasn't visible, but it is. It's a 10-foot tall statue carved from amber in the likeness of a hawk-headed human, standing in a wide alcove to the north, and behind it a crack is formed in the wall.
So it's visible.
Right.
Is it
he watching it?
I'm going to post in the Discord chat the 6 piles of treasure that you see in this room, in addition to this large amber statue. As you can see, it's quite a haul.
Can someone do detect magic and see if it's cursed?
I could if you want to take 10 minutes.
Yeah, I can do it. But I can't see if it's cursed or anything. Just school of magic.
Right.
Yeah, just detect magic. Yeah, it doesn't tell you.
Although school of magic might give us an inkling of whether it's cursed, maybe.
Or if the statue has magic on it, right?
Yep, that too.
I'm skimming the treasure list now, and I'm not seeing magic items.
One's worthless. There's the silver rapier.
With a pink glass hilt, no less.
Diamonds.
I don't think I can use it.
A life-sized wooden pony for Evie.
Nice. I'm jumping on the pony. The longer I play her, the younger she gets. It's really weird.
So, I have a question for Evie and Everett.
You're good. He has a question too.
When they change back and forth, what happens to their body?
Nothing.
So, I mean, they're teenagers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
You're doing an anatomical thing?
yeah.
Mm.
Like thinking of the
Don't
of why Evie's
go there.
has a body of a teenage guy, or he has a body of a teenage girl.
They have a teenage body.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Right. So as long as you want to ask Evie that question, Evie, say, but I told you that my brother died, but I was told by my dad that he looked an awful lot alike.
Remember when Deadpool had the little baby legs?
Yes. He's doing it. He's doing it.
God. Forgot about that scene.
So you're in this treasury. You got all this treasure. You got this big statue.
So do we want to take
You
this
got
stuff?
a crack in the wall behind, leading into another room. It looks like.
Ooh.
Some
I'm
options.
gonna. How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling here is 30 feet high and flat.
I'll spider climb up there. How tall is the statue?
10 foot tall.
All right, I'm all the way at the top of the ceiling, over the top of the statue.
All right.
If I approach it, does it do anything? Like, is it
Nope.
watching me or watching Evie?
Nope. Doesn't
It's
seem to
probably
be
going to do
reacting.
something when you pick up the treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't mean we should not pick it up, but, you know, knowledge is half the battle.
Exactly. With Silas.
Or maybe it's one thing that's cursed, or we'll bring it to life. We just not pick up the one thing.
Yeah, well, how will we know which that one thing was?
Whichever one we pick up is going to be the one thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god, this
The
is such a big
child-sized
list.
sarcophagus. Child-sized sarcophagus made of black wood inlaid with gold.
All right, I'm gonna grab a handful of the wooden coins out of pile 6.
All
'Cause
right.
I think that's funny.
Roll for initiative.
Karma.
Jeez, didn't see that coming.
What were the odds?
You got
I
us
was
good,
gonna
man.
Hey, I'm just reading the script. It
It's
attacks
whatever
any
we want
creature
to
that
do to-
disturbs the treasure. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Figured.
Well, obsidian scepter with gold filigree.
I was hoping it'd be like, you
The
know,
books or something.
no, like Indiana Jones, where he takes the crappy Grail.
Yeah, right.
It's all
This is
good.
the cup of a carpenter.
The wooden one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was thinking like it's okay to take the money, but if you touch the leather-bound tomes, then
Silas will be mad I got a 17 initiative for his character.
he has a higher initiative than I do with his .1.
All right, Joe.
Yep. Okay.
So the statue begins to move when Space Bear touches the pile in front of him. You said the wooden coins from pile 6?
Yep.
Okay, pile 6 is actually up here.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna just, because I have no idea what's going on, because I was keeping Silas company. I'm just gonna walk on up and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" Because she heard treasure and she's like, "Oh, let's see if there's anything interesting." And then I think she clocks the statue and she's like, "Ah, shit," and pulls out her bow and starts trying to beam it. Oh shit!
All right. So
Here we go again.
looks like it's gonna have an armor class of 17, so 2 misses.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah. That's it for Jove for now.
All right, Fancy, what you got?
Does Chove want bardic inspiration, or do you have it already?
You just gave me that mantle thing earlier. I don't remember having bardic from you.
All right, I give you bardic inspiration.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I say, we got to get the F out of Dodge. And Fancy just starts running. He's invisible.
Does he remember he's invisible?
Silas
All right.
fearlessly charges forward to attack with his sun sword. Two hits. Oh. No more divine smites. So 19 and 16. So a total of what, 35? 35 radiant damage to the Amber Golem. All right, Shantala.
Oh, right. I'm gonna move. Uh-oh, one stop there.
Wait, where you go?
I'm gonna help out our friends here.
Say to the dismembered voice.
You're invisible. Why are you scared?
All right, a dexterity save for our Amber Golem. He's not very good at dexterity, but he still made his save.
Jeez.
He had a good roll. He's a -1. He rolled a 17.
Okay. Well, that's it for me.
Swing and a miss, Space Bear.
All right, let's hex him. And that is concentration, by the way.
It is.
Hooray! Nice. I mean, not the best damage on the second one, but
8 and 12 is 20. 5 force damage. All right. 2 big cracks form across the surface of his skin. Valmo. Still a little too tough.
I'm rolling terrible. Actually, can I use this card?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, that turns it into a 21. So that hits for 16 bludgeoning damage.
And
But
then the
it's
lightning. What?
so
Sorry.
that's non-magical for the Warhammer. So he's going to take 8, and then 2 lightning.
Alright, so he's resistant to regular weapons.
So 10 points of damage altogether. Mr. Owl is at a safe distance. I take it he wants to keep it that way?
Well, no, he's going to come up a little closer.
A little close.
Don't leave me, Owl.
That's
Fly out here, man.
All right, the golem. All right, so Silas, Valmo, and Space Bear. You get hit with the slow, so I need you to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
God damn.
Silas actually failed. Looks like you all failed, so you're all slowed. So your speed is halved, and on your turn, you can only make one attack. You can take either a bonus action or an action, but not both. This is gonna
Doesn't
last.
Silas have an aura that gives like a +4 to saving throws, or am I wrong?
Oh,
he
you're
does.
right. There's something like that, right?
You are
Yeah, within 10 feet.
I forget what it's.
6. It's 6.
For protection.
It's
+6.
Yeah, +6 within 10 feet of him. So that does put Valmo and Space Bear over 17. So you make it. Does that aura... That doesn't extend to him, though. I don't
He
think.
doesn't work on himself.
It doesn't
That's
include
what-
it. Because he's +10. And he rolled
You
a
have to work
5.
on him.
Oh, so he'd still not make it.
Right.
Hmm.
So Silas is slowed. I'm going to mark him with the green token for him being slowed. Then it's the end of the Amber Golem's turn. His slow ability has recharged. And we go to Evie up on the ceiling, 30 feet up overhead.
Can I go this way without getting an attack of opportunity?
Yep.
Okay, I will do that. Then I'm going to go down the wall, so I'm going to be in the crack where you can't reach me. So now I can actually do this. I didn't think I could do it. Nice. And I will Thunder Wave from where I stand. So I didn't mean to do it twice, sorry. I was trying to just post what Thunder Wave does.
Okay, so that's
9. So Thunder Wave, you get thunder damage. You push 10 feet away from me.
the golem has advantage on saving throws, but there's wait, he has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. He's magic resistance. So let me roll that again. All right, so he made his save. So let me put those 9 points back on. Or is it
You should get half.
half? Okay.
Double check. A successful
So 9
save, the
becomes
creature takes half
4,
as
so
much.
add 5. Okay.
And you're
got
not
it.
pushed, so stay put.
Right. Okay.
At least you can't hit me in here. I stick out my tongue at you.
Jove.
Alrighty. Sorry. Okay. So, since that thing hit everyone with the slow, I'm gonna just still keep my distance. Let's see. So, let's see. I still have favorite foe, so I'd like to cast favored foe on the golem because it's a construct. And so, just want to turn on. Sorry, I'm just turning on my damage really fast. Okay, so I think I did this right. Yeah.
All right, 2 hits, 13 and 11, 24. And that is magical damage, so those magical arrows sizzle into and actually pierce the hide of the solid amber. Fancy, holding down the rear.
In the rear with the gear, baby. All right, so Shantala and Cho both have inspiration, right? Bardic?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna tell Shantala. Yep. Doing a great job.
Thanks.
Slice and dice Silas style.
Silas red. No, he was that red.
20 points of damage. All right, Shantala.
Well, I think I'll just try the same thing. Because surely you can't do that well on the save twice. Oh, yes.
Holy cow, he had advantage on that.
He rolled 2-0. Well, it's rolled ones. Ones, is that what it is?
2 ones at -1 each. That's a roll to remember right there. All right. So that is 15 points of radiant damage. All right, Space Bear, concentrating on that hex.
Pew pew.
26 hits for 11. He had 12.
Oh,
So close.
that's all Valmo then.
Well, if I moved, I wouldn't get attack of opportunity on me, right?
You would.
Alright, well, whatever. Then I am going to
Come up and throw.
a word of radiance. Get closer. Word of radiance on him.
Okay, he made his save.
And then my action and bonus action healing word on Silas.
Okay. Five more points for Silas. I just am remembering Silas was slowed. He should have only had 1 attack on his turn, not 2. So I really should put 20 hit points back on this guy. So I'm gonna. Because Silas was slowed.
The memories.
Silas does get to repeat the saving throw at the end of his turn, though, so let's give him another saving throw against that slow effect. He didn't make it, so he is still slow.
Silas sucked.
Mr. Owl, just in a support role for this fight?
Come on, Hoodwig.
I think he's actually gonna go hang out with Evie.
All right.
Going for the kill? Oh, wait, no, there's more than one hit point now, huh?
No, he only has 1 hit point.
No, I think he has back up to 20
Yeah.
for the owl.
Silas shouldn't have made that second hit, which was a crit. He should have only had 1 attack because he was slowed. So I put that crit off the board and restored the Amber Golem 20 hit points that it dealt. Because I don't want to cheat.
No, of course not.
All right, so this is a series of 2 attacks coming at you, Valno. 12 misses. He should not have had advantage.
Okay,
so
12 misses.
misses.
That misses.
14 misses, and we go to Evie in the crack.
This sounded wrong. Let's produce flame. Does that fire thing seem to work?
Okay, why don't we play that red card?
Oh, what red card? Gotta do it. I gotta take a D4 now. Alright. 4. Oh, damn
so
you.
That puts it to 17, but he's armor class 17, so it still hits. And you get that
okay.
monkey off your back.
Okay, yay.
I needed you to get a 4 for it to miss. I figured, what are the odds? About
Yeah,
1
but
in
you might
4.
as well try.
Right.
How do I play it? Oh, I just put it on the table, right?
Right. Alright.
Okay, so you get 3. Oops, I didn't mean to put
3
it up.
fire damage. Alright, and then we go to Chove.
I'm petting the owl.
Oh, just gonna take one more step. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out my... Okay, I think I'm okay for right now. I'm just gonna...
18 hits for 11 piercing damage.
Alright, and then I'm gonna step back here.
Fancy offering moral support?
No. Fancy's gonna walk in,
Huh?
invisible, and what does he observe?
Well, Chove is shooting arrows into this giant amber statue, which is busy swinging at Valmo while Silas is doing his best to cut it up, but he is moving in slow motion.
Okay, good enough. Fancy starts
It's handled. It's good.
I'm done.
I imagine you peek through the door, look around, and go, okay, and go back.
Just a status check. Alright, here comes 1 attack from the Sunsword this time, and it's a miss. No more attacks, but a saving throw against the slow effect, which he crushes, so he's no longer slowed, but that's the end of his turn. Shantala. Dexterity save. Didn't make it. 16 radiant damage. And this last blast of pure energy damage causes the thing to crack at chest level and fall into 2 large immobile chunks on the ground. Congratulations, that is 5,900 XP divided by 7 is 850 each.
I was very excited about the 5,900 for. Was it 850?
850.
All right, we're doing good.
And you
So
got
about all of this gold,
all this treasure.
can we take all of it?
Well,
No.
encumbrance starts to become an issue,
Yeah.
but one of you is 25 strength, so he can carry a lot now.
Well, we don't want all of it anyway, right? Some of it's worthless.
Do we have a bottomless pit bag?
Who can use a silvered rapier?
Fancy.
I would never use a melee weapon.
What if we put everything on the gilded chariot and just push the chariot out?
What about the wooden horse?
Pulled by the hellhounds.
That's a good idea.
Like some heavy metal Santa Claus.
Imagine that, using a melee weapon like one of those savages. Sorry.
Sullying your hands.
You can't get blood out of this stuff.
Is CP copper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
copper pieces, right?
Anything useful in the books? Oh,
So
No,
there
so
is
no, I
this.
haven't-
7.
Nobody's ever gotten this, and I was even thinking about passing it up because nobody's ever gotten it. But I'll give you this puzzle. There's in pile 6, you'll notice that there are 15 thin leather-bound tomes, all of them signed copies of a storybook called Snow Dwarf and the Seven Whites by an author's name, which is actually just a scramble of words, and it is actually something of a bonus puzzle that I snuck in here. So if you go ahead and zoom out so you can get this whole thing.
Elch and Crudum Rakame.
Right. So it is a word scramble. The capital letters represent the beginning of this. It's a 3-word puzzle, and one of the words begins with L, one begins with H, one begins with T, but not necessarily in that order.
Are they 5 letters and 5 letters and 7 letters?
That is correct.
It's like John and Jill Smith. It's like a guy's name, a girl's name, and then their last name.
I'll see if you can figure it out.
Okay, so L, H, and T are 3.
And the clues, you see the clues are first edition I6 1983. Feel free to use Google if you want to put those together.
It's the guy who wrote it. It's the guy who wrote Curses.
Well, there's like
George Martin.
Tracy and Laura Hickman.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. That's it.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Sweet little description. Ah, that's cute.
I had to really. That yellow bit of text typically shouldn't be revealed until the puzzle was out, but I think due to a mistake I had it out there, which I think was very helpful. But congratulations.
Yeah.
That's 5,000 bonus XP.
Each.
So no, not each.
Aw.
Yeah,
So we'll do another 725 each.
5.
We're not level 9 yet?
A long way.
No, we're 9,000 away. Alright, so what are we taking?
Well, Evie, do you think you'd want to like one of these dresses?
He's not into dresses. On the side, if you asked Everett, he might have it to him.
10 pieces of jewelry.
The obsidian scepter with gold filigree worth 2,500 seems well worth the carry weight.
Yeah.
That seems like the most value to weight ratio.
Pound for pound, for best trinket.
6 marble bases, 100. Oh, they're 100 pounds each. That's not worth it.
All the gemstones. We should take all the gemstones.
The bronze crown with tiny gemini dragons worth 750 gold.
Oh, yeah.
Someone could wear that.
It looks like there's a skull that's gilded with like red garnets in the eye sockets. It's pretty.
150. How much does that weigh?
And nothing magic in here, Dan?
No.
Okay.
When I saw the crystal
Silas
ball,
carry the pony.
He's gonna go jump on the horse.
He's gonna go jump on the sarcophagus?
No, I want to ride the horse.
We probably can't get the chariot out of the room, right?
That would weigh a ton.
It wouldn't go through the cracks in the back, but you could get it out through the doors.
How long you need a new warhammer?
Are they silvered? No, I'm good.
No.
There's a lot of silver here.
Yeah.
Should take all the silver.
We could take all the coins. I'm assuming.
But not the painted ones.
No. That'd be a waste. I don't know about the 2,500 pounds of iron ingots. That only weighs 250 gold. I mean, that's only worth 250 gold.
I don't feel like we need that.
What's EP? Is that more or less than gold?
Electrum?
Yeah.
Less, I think.
I'm not sure about that.
There's no weight on them.
Electrum was a big thing in first edition.
5 EP.
10 piece of jewelry. We're taking the 10 piece of jewelry, right?
2 electrum pieces equals 1 gold piece, so it's a half a gold.
3.
Right.
Yeah.
So 3,300 gold worth of gold.
I couldn't remember. I knew it was a 2-to-1 ratio, but I couldn't remember if it was more or less.
Yeah.
Which?
Anybody use a rapier? 'Cause I can't.
I can't either.
No.
Most disappointing.
Yes, we can. We just don't do it well. We don't do it well, right? Silver rapier might be useful.
Most of you have magic which supersedes silver at this point anyway.
Well, don't we have to, like, stab it through the vampire's heart to get rid of him forever? No, that's a wooden stake. That's a wooden stake, right?
Right.
Let's throw some wooden
That
coins
immobilizes him.
Do 30, 50 gold piece of gemstones. Is that 50 gold piece each or total?
Which pile?
In pile 1. And pile 1, it says 30, 50 GP gemstones.
Yeah, that's 30 times 50.
What are we going to do with all this money? And there's no place to spend it in this godforsaken country.
Those superior healing potions are almost 4,000 gold apiece, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We tend to, we have 2 clerics in the party. And a bard.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't really use the...
And a paladin who has pretty good lay on hands, so... I'm gonna be honest, I tend to forget about healing potions with you guys around.
Yeah, but those really expensive ones probably do more healing than we can do in one shot.
True.
And more guaranteed, right? 10 piece healing.
I think that's more than reasonable, Space Bear, your little personal stash.
Yeah, just a couple little things.
Right.
That's all I want. Post it in the Discord if you guys haven't seen it.
Did you put it in the party treasury?
No, I just grabbed
I'm
it,
entering...
and the rest can go whatever you guys want to do with it.
I'm entering the party treasury now, but I'll take out that stuff.
I was about to say, I just think of Monk, since he was like a bird, since you have a little collection now. Like how birds like steal little like shiny things, yeah.
9 piece of jewelry.
He cries a little bit about Monk.
Where did Monk get buried? At the Abbey?
Yeah, at the Abbey.
And nobody gave up their face, right?
Tried.
No.
He wanted to, but nobody would
I
let
tried.
him.
I tried to give up Monk's face, but the dude didn't want it.
Yeah. You wanted Irina's, or I think they said Silas was the only other. Maybe Shantala also.
Apparently I'm not pretty enough.
Yeah, there was no way he was getting my face.
Fancy just stares.
Alright, so I added the 30 gemstones worth 50 gold piece each, 9 piece of jewelry, 500 gold pieces, and the obsidian scepter.
Yeah, that'll work. That's pretty much
Oh, the
everything.
bronze crown.
Oh yeah, the bronze crown.
Even though I can't use it, I'm gonna take the silver version.
I need 10 lines.
You might not be able to wield it, but you can still use it as a fashion accessory.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Exactly.
Fancy wants to move up.
Where do you want to go, Fancy?
This crack in the wall, I'm gonna follow it.
Well, it just goes to the room under the library where the empty amber is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna go anyway.
Okay.
I wasn't there for that.
All right, Chantal and Ruined Fancy's RP. Who's next?
So are we following?
So you going through that crack, Evie?
I am, but I don't seem to be able to select me right now.
Oh shit. Okay, so wait, I see Evie and I start running. After Evie, I'm like, oh no, where do you think you're going?
We're going into the crack.
No!
I was already halfway in there with the owl, by the way.
I was about to say, is this like a... So this is a big crack, okay.
Yeah, you all should be able to maneuver through it.
Okay.
Yeah, because Chove is
Including
big.
armor.
Oh, look at the stuff in here.
More gold.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just boxes.
Oh, this is right underneath
Box.
the library?
Right.
There are no voices
No,
coming
that's
from this
good.
room, right?
Jumping on a box. Thing in it.
Let me read to you about this room. Even though I think I've already read this description before, I'll give you a fresh read. So there's a golden marble staircase with a black marble railing hugging the north wall as it spirals gently up a 30-foot wide shaft. Lying in the middle of the room are 6 wooden crates. The amber-covered walls are sculpted to look like tentacles that entwine around marble reliefs of kings, queens, pharaohs, and sultans attended by myriad slaves. The west, south, and east walls contain alcoves, and standing in each alcove is a tall, rough block of amber. 2 wide cracks have opened up in the south wall that you just came through, spilling rubble and shattered pieces of amber onto the floor in the southeast corner of the room.
Chove, I'm tall. Thing in a box.
Let's be careful. We don't know where in these boxes. What if you break something and then you let out a terrible curse?
Oh, it's just a box. I'm jumping up and down on the box.
Oh my god. Please stop.
Roll for initiative.
Oh. What?
Roll for initiative.
Oh no.
On the box.
Don't tell me it's a mimic.
Holy shit. Okay.
You remember Henrik's coffin shop way back when?
Oh no!
Yeah, before I died.
No.
Before Nick
And our
died.
paladin with the lightsaber is not here this week!
It's alright. We'll figure something out.
Oh my
I
god.
have my holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Ah, there's a thing underneath me.
Oh no. First we start with the fleshy fingers.
Alright, so that's... Let's see who we got on initiative. We still need a couple more people for initiative.
I thought you might forget about
Silas?
Oh
Did you
yeah,
roll for
Silas.
Silas?
Right, I'll roll for Silas.
And his dogs? His trio?
Well, he hasn't summoned the Hellhounds yet. I'll give
Oh,
him the
okay.
satisfaction of doing that, because I wouldn't want them to be killed before he gets a chance to use them.
He gets him, lose him in the window, he's not here.
Right. All right. Where's George? Oh, there he is. All right, if that's everybody, then we'll sort and see what happens here. And the first to act is this, oddly enough, the vampire in the crate that Evie was jumping on. So it technically said it attacks as soon as it hears anybody in the room. But I was giving you the benefit of the doubt because you didn't necessarily say you were sneaking around. But as soon as you said, I'm jumping on the box, I'm like, okay, that's enough. They're waking up and attacking now.
Sorry.
So, remind me, what happened in Henrik's coffin shop? I know Monk died, but you didn't prevail in that battle, right? You
No.
lost.
Oh,
No.
I ended up
Ripped
surviving.
Monk's head off.
Right.
And I got the hell out of there.
Ripped it straight off.
yeah, you got out of there. That's right.
Yeah, you're
We're
trying to get the
almost
cards. We lost the
today.
bones. Monk died. It was very humiliating for all of us because we thought we had it and we did not.
Right. These are the same vampires.
Do they have the bones?
No, they
Do we have
don't.
Monk's head?
The bones. Actually, you know what? Why not? Yeah, they do. They do have the bones.
You should, right?
Right. Why not?
Excellent. Well, that means we have to win this fight. And I'm not going to be much good.
It would have been much better if we'd had a short rest.
Well, long
Let's
rest.
take a short
I
rest.
mean-
here.
I only have 3 spell slots left.
I
I've
have
got
none.
2.
Does the 16 hit you, Evie?
I have an AC of 16, so yes, it does.
All right. So go ahead and take 8 slashing damage.
There's my query hit points.
Wait. So I would like to, as a reaction, use Sentinel on that vampire.
Bad.
So I'm gonna just try and hit it real fast with my blood spear. Ah, shit.
All right. It deftly dodges your spear. And then we go over here to the one that springs out and attacks Valmo.
Mm-hmm.
Valmo gets hit for 8 damage.
And do I have to do a...
No, he's not going to grapple you. He's just going to...
Okay.
8 damage.
My oily hair prevents him from grabbing onto me.
No, it's more like he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
He's swatting at you like, get away.
Made.
Flies that are bothering him.
Alright, so this vampire is going to come up, get Valmo and flanking.
Awesome.
Ringing any bells?
Yeah, it's called Misty. Wait, it's damage, right? So that's 6. 8 plus 6 is 13?
14.
447.
Alright, Chove.
Okay. So this is the. Wait. Is it the one on top, or is it one to my right that was the one that popped out first?
The one on top went first.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my last favored foe to target that one, and I'm just gonna. I'm gonna keep trying to hit it with the blood spear. Is 16 enough to hit?
I believe it is.
Alright, and then just another 2 for favorite foe.
Alright. And that was on the one that already went this round. All right, Fancy, what have you got to contribute to this one?
No, I have something. Alright, I'm sorry, Val.
What are you gonna do?
Never good when you hear that, huh? Sorry, Valvo.
And dead silence after that? Yeah.
A 10-foot radius from here.
Confusion.
And I'm no longer invincible. I play by the rules.
So let me drop a confusion sphere. It's 6 by 6. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a 6 by 6. So you want to drop this thing. Let me put it to a drawing so I can fine tune it here. You're looking at putting this thing right here, so confusing all these 3 plus Valmo?
Correct.
Alright.
So whatever we roll, this is what.
So what's the spell save DC?
17, I believe.
17.
Kidding me?
Wisdom save 17.
Pretty
Never
nasty,
gonna
dude.
forgive you.
Vampire 1 makes it. Vampire 2 fails. Vampire 3 fails. So 2 are confused. Valmo not confused. Fancy is no longer invisible and he's concentrating on the confusion effect.
Correct.
Alright. Shantala.
Right, so I don't think I can get in there. I can only get to here. Okay, so I'll just go for this one here right now.
And I'm sorry, can you ping it one more? Got it. Alright. Dex save 16. He's plus 6 to dex saves.
Okay, dex saves, right.
Dexterous vampires. Evie.
So I am going to. Actually, I was going to run away, but I'm not going to. But this bonus action is Shillelagh, the one that's to the west. Oh, great. I got a red card, don't I? And I am going to. I know. Well, I can't. I'm going to take my punishment for jumping on the box.
Alright, Silas is going to run up into the room. Let's see. 5. No, he can. 10, 15, 20, 25. He's got enough movement, and he's going to Sun Sword him some vampire. 2 hits for 17 and 26. That's 36. 43 points of radiant damage. This vampire here is confused, right? so he's got to roll a d10. 8. Which puts him, and the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within reach. If there is no creature within its reach, the creature does nothing this turn. Now he gets to repeat his saving throw, though, at the end of his turn, so here comes that wisdom save against the 17. He makes it, so he's no longer confused. But that's the end of his turn, and we go to Space Bear.
All right. I don't want to take op attack by moving, so I'm just gonna hex this guy and 2 shots at disadvantage.
Okay.
Whew, that's bad damage anyway.
Right. Oh my god.
That's awful.
That's that's just that's not nice no matter how you slice that one.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh. All right. All right, this vampire will take its op attack from Chove.
Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to roll.
All right, 8 points of magical piercing damage.
Oh, I'm sorry, just ignore that. That's not the...
Got it.
I'm focusing on that one, I'm sorry.
All right. This puts the vampire spawn into advantage over Evie.
Well, actually, no, that's not my sentinel. Never mind.
Okay. Evie got hit for 9 points of damage. And Evie got hit for 6 points of damage.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm reading it and it's... So, I will let you make this decision, but it says, when I hit with an op attack, their speed becomes 0.
Okay.
So, even though it wasn't a reaction...
I still
it's an
think
op
Evie
attack?
is armor class 13.
16.
16? Okay, so go ahead and put 6 hit points back on, because the second attack wouldn't have hit without the advantage. So.
Okay, I'm a druid. I can wild shape.
All right, this guy starts his turn. He's got Silas and Space Bear. He's gonna shift over and attack you, Space Bear. Advantage didn't apply. 7 misses, but a 22 hits but don't take any of that damage because he's gonna grapple you instead.
Okay.
All right, Velmo.
No, fine. So it's only these 3 vampires, right? Or these 6 vampires?
6, right?
Okay. So I'm going to use my holy symbol of Ravenkind on the hold vampires. So they have to beat a DC 15 wisdom. On a failed save, they are paralyzed
6?
for a minute. Yeah.
All right, starting leftish and going rightish. Fail. The confused one made it. Fail. 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 So the only one who is not paralyzed is the one that's already confused.
All right.
Doesn't
And that
have
lasts
any
for a minute.
disadvantage on that kind of stuff?
Who's a what?
The vampire doesn't have any disadvantage even though it's confused? I guess it would be intelligence, I guess?
Automatically fails strength. So which one
The one with the green dot.
is the one that's not?
That's not paralyzed, right?
Alright, so
But he is confused.
he's confused.
But he's still confused, and Fancy's concentrating on that confusion, right?
So if I attack the confused one, with does he become unconfused?
I don't think it negates it, no.
Okay. Then I am going to use my bonus action. My bonus action. And cast. Oh, I can't. God damn it. Yeah, I guess I'm done since I have no bonus action.
Alright. So this vampire can't do much, but at the end of his turn, he does shake off the effects of the paralyzation. So he's okay at his next turn, but that doesn't help him much now. This guy, same thing. Can't do too much except make a save, which he makes. So he will end the paralysis next turn. This guy here is confused. He rolls a d10. He gets a 5. Would you toss up confusion again for me there, Fancy?
Sure.
Thank you much. Okay, on a 5, the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. But he does get to make his DC Wisdom 17 against the confusion at the end of his turn, which he does, so he's no longer confused. The tide is turning in my favor. So Fancy, you might as well drop concentration, because there's nobody left being affected. And then we go to Chove.
Oh, you're just so proud of yourself, Art.
He seems to be the only one proud of himself.
Rob.
I'm still gonna... Well, that one's actually paralyzed, so I can move now. And
Right.
it can't do anything, so now...
That's correct.
You have. It's a critical if you hit him. The paralyzed. Depending on how bad you are.
Alright, so that is 1 hit because you have advantage, so we'll call that 1 attack with the Blood Sphere. For 10 points of damage. You want to do another attack with advantage?
Yeah, and I put on Favored Foe for just like the first hit.
Okay, another hit for 9. So 9 and 10. So 19 points of magic damage.
And then there should be the 6 for the Favored Foe. Or are you adding like the 4 and 6 as a 10?
Exactly, the 4 and 6 is the 10.
I see. I'm sorry about that. I thought you were taking the 10 from the 13 for a second.
No, all good. Alright, and then we go to Fancy.
I'm using my last level 2 spell. Don't judge me.
You coward! That's Shantala.
You're hiding in the corner.
Chantala's turn. One, Chantal.
I'm moving into the room so I can see what actually is happening here. Okay. So I'm going to use my channel divinity. Which sadly doesn't scale very well, but you can use it to harness sunlight, banishing darkness, and dealing radiant damage. So all the vampires in this room, because it's anyone within 30 feet of me.
Right.
So, Constitution save, DC 16.
For all 6. Okay. Starting left to right, con saves. DC 16?
Yes.
Fail. Number 2 made it. Fail. Number 4 made it. Fail. Fail. Okay, 2 and 4. 2 and 4 take half damage. The rest are going to take full damage.
So, 20.
Alright. And that's radiant damage.
Radiant damage, yeah.
That's a mighty spell. Against a flock of vampires.
Yeah, it is pretty good. That's what my puny little god gives me, Silas.
Laugh when he hears this.
I know.
Well,
Silas is a god?
You just dealt almost 100 points of damage.
Yeah. And I didn't use a spell slot.
Right. All right. And then we go to Evie.
So, paralyzed one I have advantage on, right? And if I hit, it's a critical hit.
Correct. The paralysis gives you advantage, and any hit is critical.
Because he's glowing, I have double advantage, right? Just made that up. That's not true.
That's true. 17 hits anyway, unless you want to check for your crit. Okay. 8 points of damage.
And he's paralyzed.
Well, actually,
right?
it's a crit, so you need to roll damage twice. So let's just call it 18 points of damage.
Okay.
And Shillelagh is magical, so. So you whack him with your Shillelagh and do 18 points of critical damage.
Hey.
Is that it?
Yep. Go back in your box.
Silas is going to slice and dice. Coming in at armor class 15.
Slice and dice. Coming in. Would he walk around and take advantage? I guess it's
That puts him into well, they're both paralyzed, so yeah, why wouldn't he? Okay. So a hit for 19. And a hit for 19, a total of 38 damage. 19, and he turns around to this guy and does 19 more. Alright, this vampire spawn can't do much on his turn except make a saving throw. Made his saving throw against the hold, so he's not held anymore. But that is the end of his turn, and we go to Space Bear.
Okay, glad that one.
Or no longer grappled.
No longer, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna move the hex over to this one over here. And no more disadvantage. Yay.
We're so excited too.
Oh, well, I got one at least.
You did.
And I did put the hex on the correct one, right?
Yep.
All right. So 10 points of, or no, they're resistant to necrotic. So only 9 points of damage.
All right, something.
All right, this spawn doesn't get his regeneration because of the radiant damage. Doesn't get an action because of the vampire hold. End of his turn, he gets to repeat his save, which I'm getting some good follow-up saves. So that goes ahead and removes that effect. This guy is out of the fight. We go to Valmo.
Alright. So I'm going to do the old vampires again. Since they all saved. So another DC 15.
Made it, failed. Failed, made it, failed.
3 for 3.
Someone's dead though.
Made
No,
it,
one of them's dead.
failed.
So the one,
Oh. Failed, made it, and then
let's
the
say the
last
one
showed
that made it
down.
fail is dead.
So these two are
And
already
then-
paralyzed.
And then for my bonus, I'm going to shoot some healing towards Silas. Since he looks the worst. Unless somebody else does.
Alright, +3. This vampire here doesn't regenerate because of the radiant damage. Doesn't get to do much except make a save. He is still held. This vampire here doesn't regenerate, but gets an advantage attack on Valmo. Let's ignore that damage, Valmo, because instead you're grappled.
Can I do a Hellish Rebuke or no? Since I'm grappled.
Doesn't rebuke require you to be damaged? Isn't the condition you
Yeah.
have to take damage?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So then the follow-up attack, now that you're grappled, is going to be the bite.
And that fails.
And that fails. This creature here is going to try to grapple you as well. Same thing. Now you're grappled twice over. You got two vampires hanging off of you, both at either side of your neck, trying to find purchase. 15 misses, so you dodged a bullet twice as you were grappled twice over. Chove.
Almo, where did my mouse come up? Sorry, my computer's lagging right now. It's being... Okay, why is it doing this to me right now?
I say that to my brain all the time.
We've got some of it. Okay, so let me just deal with this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You have advantage.
Yeah, so that was the first hit. 2 8s.
Right. Okay, that one hits for 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus favored foe, right?
Yeah, so that's
So
another
13.
6. You know what? I have that bardic inspiration. I would have to roll
and hold on, this is an automatic crit, so why don't I
That's a
add
crit,
that
that's right.
eight more?
Right?
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, I was about to say. So I'm just gonna roll a d8.
Is that your bardic inspiration?
Yes.
You hit anyway.
Yeah, no, it was to see if I could add that to the first roll initially was the idea, but it's only a 12, so.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah,
12
I was
doesn't
hoping I
cut it.
could roll.
Right, you would have
High
had to
enough.
roll higher, right?
Yeah.
Alright, fancy.
But it was a nice flourish.
It was.
Okay, I have a plan.
Is it as hot as your pants?
It is. All right, Valmo, you're gonna just be like Crush.
Did Bob get that reference?
Thought I did, but now I'm not. Now I'm not sure I got it right. It's like,
Blackadder?
what is? Oh, okay. Yep, Blackadder.
Right.
Finding. So I'm gonna give him. I didn't even need to go up.
I'm wearing 2 vampires as necklaces
He gets-
right now.
Valmo gets Bardic Inspiration.
That allows them to move, huh?
Will that allow? Well, can I move with that?
No.
No.
Well, thank you.
You have a plus D8 for a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Chantilly lace with a pretty face.
Oh, I didn't do the owl. So okay, I want to do something for Valmo, but I am not I'm too frightened to go up and touch him.
I'd rather have you guys take on the vampires close to you.
Okay, well,
I'm good over here.
I can do that channel the divinity twice before rest, so I think, and I haven't used it forever, but it worked so well, I'm going to do that again.
Alright, so this is a Constitution saving throw for 5 remaining. 1, 2, 3. No advantage, so 4 is a fail. Fail. Third guy made it. Fourth guy made it. Fifth guy made it. So first 2 guys failed. They take 21 radiant damage. And these guys take 10 radiant damage. You take one of them out.
I'm still ticked off about the last time we fought these guys.
Your revenge now. Evie.
I'll shillelagh it. That's a crit. Wish I could do it. Have advantage, right? So I can see if I actually.
Yeah, just
it's a
roll
crit
it
anyway.
again. Yeah. Alright, so we'll take the damage from both of those and apply 12 points of damage. He's really hurting.
Okay, I'll see what.
Silas has got nobody left to kill. He sees his friend Valmo is in trouble, so he's going to run over here. He's going to get flanking on this vampire. He's going to sunsword it. 2 hits for 19. Oh, excuse me, 17. No, 24 and 28. So that's what, 52 points of damage? And he had 51 hit points.
Wow.
Nice.
So Balmo is only grappled once. This guy is paralysized and can't do much on his turn except repeat his saving throw at the end of his turn. And he is still paralysized. Space Bear.
Okay. Same thing. Bonus action hex over to this one here. Yuck.
16 hits.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yep.
Was that just the first blast or
That
the
was
second
the
one?
first one, right? So
Okay.
you can redirect the second.
Yeah, I'll send it over there, so it's just the one.
Alright, this spawn is out. Valmo.
So there's 2 left, and one is holding on to me, and the other one's paralyzed.
Right.
I don't use the same thing as Show of the Sunlight.
Those charges recharge.
Every day.
Raven kind one. Look at this.
Sort of what Sunlight does. Sunlight on the vampire. 20 radiant damage when it starts its turn in Sunlight.
Okay.
And then do I roll again or no? Or would that have been an action to break
That's an action to do that.
Okay. I'm cool with it. I'm holding on to me.
Alright, so this one's down. This guy starts his turn. He takes 20 radiant damage. For starting its turn in sunlight. And it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. It's still got Valmo grappled, so it's going to feebly try to bite, and the disadvantage from the bright sunlight causes it to miss what otherwise surely would have been a hit. And he can only do that once, so he tries to claw you, Valmo, and does a pathetic job of it. Chove.
So I should have enough movement to... Yeah, because I have 35. I always forget it's 35 for some reason. Okay, so I should be able to get... that's 30 feet, and then the last 5 here. And I'm gonna go for this guy.
Okay, so there's a hit for 5 and a hit for 4, so 9 altogether.
Yep. Is it still standing?
It is.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add a Searing Smite at level 1.
Okay, he made his con save. So 3 fire damage.
Let's see, I'm just reading it again. So I don't think it takes half damage. It just says, on a successful save, the spell ends. Hold on, let me reread this. So I think it's just if he successfully saves, he doesn't catch on fire.
Okay. All right, Fancy.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. You're standing next to the block. I forget which block you're standing next to.
Well, invisible.
The vestige of Tenebris. And that is the vestige that only will bestow its gift if you can cast 9th level wizard spells.
Okay.
His gift is the Secret of Lichtsteiner.
Yeah. Well, I am right by Shantala. And I'm going to keep on the whole, like, church thing. Like, we're going to start a church.
Okay.
I'm just saying, for the kids.
Yeah. Well, we just have to get out of
Perfect
here
time for an
first.
elevator pitch.
So I'm going to go for this guy here. But he's paralyzed, right?
He is.
So he fails his dexterity save, right?
Right. So he takes 14 radiant damage. Evie.
Let's move over here and see what the shillelagh does to him. Lonely.
The room is burning with bright sunlight that Valmo has coming from the holy symbol of Ravenkind. And you can actually see the vampire's skin smoking away.
Oh, that's fun. I don't think my shillelagh hit though.
It
Actually,
did.
it's a crit. That does hit, sorry. So that's 19.
All right. Silas is going to step up. Do what Silas does. 16 hits, 20 hits. 19 and 24 is 43. It had 12 hit points left, so it goes down. Vampire spawn starts its turn in sunlight. It takes 20 points of damage. It goes down.
Yay!
Yay!
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen.
We frantically looked
They were
through the
much
boxes for the bones of Saint whoever.
They are
Angel.
in one of the crates. You do recover them.
Nice.
Nice.
That is 1,600 XP each.
Whoa.
That's
Oh!
Smokes.
Did you say 1,600?
Yep.
yeah. So we're only 41.
Wow.
$6,000 away, just over 6,500 away.
From
Yeah.
level 10.
Okay. So we have bones, which is great. I remember we were like learning about something last week, where it was saying we need the bones of a saint for something.
Right,
Yeah.
the ritual of binding.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah.
need these bones for that.
We should do.
Saint Andrel. That's who they belong to.
Well, it's a good thing we came up this way. Thanks to you.
Oh, you're welcome. Who's in this block?
Yes.
That, the east block is Zudun, the corpse star. Her gift is the power to raise the dead.
Wasn't there already one like that?
You might have visited this room before.
No, we didn't come down here.
Oh.
No, there was
okay.
another one, something about the dead, where he got the hellhounds.
Oh, to turn life into undeath. That was what that one was. This is the power to raise the dead, even the ancient dead.
There must be 50 ways to leave your lover.
You could bring Monk back to life with this.
Ooh. Evie wants to do this. If we bring Monk back?
But we don't know if it'll fully bring him back.
When
And
did this turn into what if?
You don't want to live a life in between.
Between what?
Life and death. We don't know if it'll fully bring him back.
You know this will happen?
Zudun promises it will bring back your friend.
Fully?
Really helpful.
No, I don't trust it.
No.
As hard as it is.
Oh, he's ugly. I said that out loud, Zudun, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it says to raise the ancient dead. It doesn't say that it brings them back to life, like true life.
Yeah, there's a difference between raising the dead and reviving someone.
Yeah.
Very different things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, thanks.
It's Monk. Isn't it worth a try?
Fancy can get his old manager back.
It could be like a zombie version of him.
In that case, think of the XP.
The group.
Give the what?
I said if it brings back a zombie version of Monk, then just think of the XP.
So think of how happy
Let's bring him
Silas
back.
is to actually have a undead he could control.
Just farming XP by bringing him back to life and killing him and bringing him back.
God.
I'll take the gift and kill him.
I have a question. Wasn't there someone who was offering like divination?
Yeah, I don't remember which one it is though.
Yeah, there was a lot of handouts, and I saw one for divination that I got another god. I'm like, oh no.
Right.
Well, I actually have divination. I just need some really expensive component to do it.
The way things are going, all the other gifts that Chov has seen, I think she's very turned off by all of it. Like as tempted as she was, I think she's like, I'm good. I'll live with this one mistake I made.
So what do you think, Evie?
Exactly.
I see you still standing by that stone.
No, it's Monk.
I promise you, it's life. It is regular, back to breathing life.
Why would you say I promise you? That's just red flags everywhere.
My insight check. The
I thought back to breathing was weird, but okay.
Yeah.
Evie,
Breathing
you have
alive.
enough gifts. You have enough gifts, okay?
But-
No, you have
He
enough.
just wants a pet bird.
I can walk on the ceiling,
You can walk on the ceiling, you can fly, you can do a whole lot of things right now.
and I could bring Monk back.
No.
I'll tell you what.
I'm
We
bringing
hardly
Monk
knew
back.
about
I'm bringing Monk back. What were you going to tell me?
I will tell you the downside of the gift up front, so you know what the downside is.
a small price to pay.
That you
Try
take
small.
on a corpse-like appearance and can be mistaken for undead.
I'm doing this.
No, you already
I'll
have to eat bones and dirt every day now. You have a lot of,
Probably a hairy Scully thing.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god, please no.
Time to go.
Fancy doesn't.
God, can I make a grapple check on Evie? Like, this is not happening.
What's the grapple going to do? He just has to say it, right?
Does he?
I want the gift for your.
No!
for
This
Monk.
is a child!
All right, you got it. Make the charisma save.
Anybody want to give me an inspiration?
Yeah. I'll give him my talisman. That's a D4 to the roll. You're good.
I'm not even evil.
So you're not evil, but you, in addition to all your other maladies, you now have a corpse-like appearance to your flesh.
Everyone will be so confused when he comes back.
Right. So again, walking around in town might not be an option for poor little Evie anymore. And Everett's in for a rude surprise about his skin conditions.
Oh my god.
But the gift allows you to perform the resurrection spell, except that it works regardless how long a creature has been dead. After it has been used once, the gift vanishes.
Okay.
Quick question, Dan. When the
Yes.
gift vanishes, does the signs of the gift also vanish?
Nope,
Got it.
that's permanent.
That makes sense. Question. If we haven't used our gift, can we return the gift and undo?
Regifting?
Like, just say, you know what,
Modern brunch.
I'm just very curious, because Tove has not used her gift, but like
I would say, why don't we give you the next long rest? You can make a religion check to perform the proper repentant rites that might be able to free you from this supernatural contract you've entered.
Fancy's already read a song about.
I got a
As
negative
long
one
as you
to
haven't
religion.
used or benefited from the power, and
Yeah.
that's the distinction. Anybody who's used their strength to open a door, it's already too late. But if you haven't used the power, then maybe there's hope.
Okay. Yeah, I will.
I can help her.
Right.
Please. Yeah. I mean, the question is, because I have advantage currently on, like, detecting traps and whatnot, and I could do that twice, but I was just very curious. So it is possible. I would just have to make a religion check, okay?
Right. And if Shantala has a better religion score, she can make that check for you.
We need a hero.
Yeah, I literally have negative 1 modifier to religion, so anyone's gonna have a better...
Can I do the same with mine?
Yeah, whoever's got the highest check
I'm regretting mine.
can lead the
No regrets. No regrets.
Honestly, I think I have the least horrifying, because all it did was like just turn my eyes black. That's like very easy to hide.
A black corpse light.
Is
And
it?
what did you bring?
Yeah, because I can make a hoodie with my glamored armor. Also, I have disguised self, so that
And you're a
helps.
big giant thing. You could just explain that your people have black eyes.
There
That's true.
you go. There you go. You know, I mean, my whole appearance does change just because I'm a Fey Wanderer when the seasons change.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get different
Cool.
color schemes depending on the season.
That's
Lo-
cool.
But since there's only one dull season here, it hasn't happened.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were only playing in the span of a month. I would have chosen something slightly different.
Well, it's pretty cool anyway.
You get to gel with the whole, autumn vibe. It's cool.
Yeah, I did like an apple pie theme. That's why her skin is blue.
Right.
Her hair is like an orange to those like crisp leaves kind of fade in her hair.
It's very bougie.
Bougie.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the end of another 3-hour session, and we have largely explored all of the Amber Temple. There is still a little bit down here. There's some crypts down here of the wizards who built this place behind these doors. And as we said, we know that, or we're fairly certain that Silas probably wants to double back and accept a few more evil gifts off of the shopping list. But other than that, we will be heading out of the Amber Temple soon. And let's give a quick review on what we have after the Amber Temple here. With that done, of course, you can still bind Vampire. You've got one of the key ingredients, the bones of a saint. Now, that was going to be one of the harder to come by ingredients, but you've got that, so you can always perform the ritual to rebind Vampire into his prison and cutting off Strahd's supernatural backup.
Probably a good idea.
And then beyond that, there is a little bit to finish up in Erasnu, if you're even interested. The other game has kind of said they were bored of Erasnu and were more interested in getting onto Castle Ravenloft and Strahd than going back and dealing with that. But you always have that option. It's really binding Vampire, Castle Ravenloft, and wrapping up the storyline in Erasnu with Esme the witch, who was stealing all of the Tatiana's items to transform herself in an attempt to win Strahd's heart by making herself look like his constantly reincarnating love. But that is a decision that we'll have next week. Maybe I will do the prep for this binding ritual, because it seems like again, since you're here, you might finish up with that. But
Well, we don't have everything we need.
Right, that's true too. Right, you still need like the blood of an evil man and
Salt. We need a lot of salt.
Yeah. But you've got the bones, and you've got an amber block. This block right here is an empty amber block. So that would be the one to use. But other than that, I will stop my wrap-up rambling and we'll call it there. And thank you all again for a good one. I hope I did Silas a little justice tonight. I still saw him dealing 30 and 40 points of damage at a whack, so it felt like certainly like his presence was felt despite Adam's absence. So
Yeah, the damage
He
felt
didn't kill
normal.
his dog, so
right,
Love it.
right,
He didn't kill his
and
dog.
he does. We didn't kill his dog, and we did get him the Syriac Hellhounds. So.
yeah.
So
on.
I can sleep with a clear conscience tonight. All right. All right, everybody. You have a great week, and we will see you
All right,
next
everyone.
Monday.
Yeah.
Happy
Thanks,
Thanksgiving,
everyone.
everyone.
And hey, yeah, happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeah,
Right?
happy Thanksgiving.
Enjoy
Yes,
the holiday weekend.
enjoy the long weekend and and all the food and family and fun and hopefully whatever you're doing, you're not stressing out.
You'll get one.
I gotta work tomorrow. It sucks.
Yeah, I'm working every day up through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But considering I was on vacation last week in New Orleans, that's not such a bad deal. So I'm not too worried about it.
Not a bad trade-off.
Same.
Right.
I was on vacation
Looks like
as
the
well.
weather was-
We had
Right.
1
Yeah,
week.
you were in Florida, right? Right.
So happy to be back.
Right.
Anyways,
Always
all right,
got to
have a good
return to reality eventually. All right, everybody.
Eventually,
Have a good
right? Eventually. All right, later, guys.
one. All right, later.
All right, have a good one.
Later.